All right, intermediate algebra. This next con is called graphs of inequalities. I've kind of put it all on one screen so we could see it. Here is all you need to know. There's not a ton of solving you need to do, but you'll notice that the line on each of these is the exact same lines. You don't need to solve for slope. You don't need to solve for any of that. You just have to figure out which way. First of all, should it be a solid line like A and D are, or a dotted line like B and C are? And you know that based on the inequality. If it has an equal sign, then it's like A or D. If this does not have an equal sign, then it's the graph like B or C. This one does not have an equal sign on it. So it's either going to be B or C, and we can eliminate A and D right off the bat. Now, the second thing you need to know is, will this end up being a greater than sign or a less than sign when you're all done putting in slope-intercept equation? And we're not even going to put it in slope-intercept, but just if we were to, would it be a greater than or less than sign? Here's all you got to do to figure that out. You know that if you multiply by a negative, this sign will flip. Okay, and the only time you'd multiply or divide by a negative is based on the number that's in front of the y-coordinate when you're solving for slope-intercept form. At the end, you would divide by this number. Well, are we dividing by a positive 6 or a negative 6? It's a positive. So that sign will stay the same. It will remain a greater than sign. So greater means that we would shade above the dashed line. So when we shade above the dashed line, it would be like letter B. You'll notice that letter C was shaded below. All right, let's do one more on this one. And I have some people at Google Hangouts. Google Hangout people, I'll be with you in a moment. I'm just finishing a video here. This one, you will notice, has an equal sign. Okay, so this one, we're looking for the solid line ones. So A does not have a solid line, B does not have a solid line, C and D both do have solid lines. So this one's either going to be C or D. Is it going to shade above or will it shade below? So again, we look for the y value. What is the number in front of the y? In this case, it's a negative 5. So when we ultimately would end up dividing by a negative, this inequality sign would flip and become a less than sign. Less than means you shade below, okay? So anytime you multiply or divide by a negative, this sign right here flips, and less than means we shade below, greater than means we shade above. So since it's less than, it would not be this one, shaded above, it would be this one, which is shaded below, so letter D. That is it for this video, guys. We will see you at Google Hangouts. Bye-bye.